Well, folks, here we are again. So, if you're following along on this snowblower build, we are on engine number 3. This is another part engine I got that still together, still has compression and everything. So I'm going to pull the crank arm out of this one, and I'm just going to pull off, like, I'm going to take it apart, going to pull the cover off, the sump pump cover, pull the pulleys off. Undo the crank arm, separate it, pull the head off, take the piston out. That's all I want is just that part. And we're just going to yank it apart because I don't want anything on this end of this motor. Absolutely nothing. I'm noticing washers and locations there. There's three, and 3. Why they have them all like that, I don't know. But anyways, so let's just yank it apart. So next, what we're doing now is we're just going to take the starter off. So this is 3 of these starters that I have. And it's kind of cool because I believe these starters go on, not only, this is, I know it's a 10 horsepower motor, but I'll bet you this will go on an 8 horse, and I've got 2 8 horsepower snowblowers. One of the projects we've talked about on the next couple of builds is going to be an 8 horsepower motor that I've got, and I believe if that motor is the one that I'm thinking it is, I took it off of a red lawn snowblower I had. Now this snowblower, the rear end seized up. I left it outside in the grass. I was trying to protect it. So stupid me, I wrap it up tight with a tarp and strap the tarp to it. Well, didn't it hold all the moisture in there? Folks, it destroyed it. So there we are. The appendix is it's a good starter. So yeah, so we're going to hang on to that. What else do I want to do now? This is already partially apart, so there's the cover, should just pop right off. Oh, I don't know. So let's straight screwdriver here. So I just want to take off that governor screw again. That's just a straight screw. Yeah, so this is just a straight screw right here. You just got to turn it off just 2 or 3 times, folks, and then that should just lift right off of that very easily. Just a couple of wiggles. You got to remember, folks, this engine is nothing. It's absolutely nothing to me anymore. We're just going to strip the parts off of it. That can come off. Now there's going to be a little wire here, which should come right out of here. Right here. This is also, this one here is really identical to mine. So these parts here, I'm just going to put them there for now so that I know which motor these parts came from. So now, yeah, I just want to pull this. So let's see if we can just take these off. Bigger one for this one. Yeah, like that. Boom. And they should just come off pretty quick. Okay. Good point. And that could stay there. Oh, look at that nice spring. I want that. I need that for something. And then this one should be this one right here. No. Where is it? Alright, but I had you out. thought I do. Okay. This is it right here. There we go. Problem is, folks, is you don't see me running over there to the toolbox. I have a a tool tray that has every socket known to mankind in it. And trust me, I've got everyone. Yet, meanwhile, I have a fully all out. Look at the hammer. Full. I got a huge toolbox full of. Like I have a Mastercraft 400 or 500 piece set. You're gonna be a picture. Give me a hard time, man. Let's throw some oil on that. Done. Now, that doesn't need to come off. So we need to do, now let's take this off. one? No, it's not. Yeah. So because I'm not trying to save any of these parts, folks, I could just yank it out as quick as I want. Because the plan is tomorrow is when I get up, I'll get up, you know, I wake up tomorrow Sunday, so I will probably just get out and get started on it right away. It should slide right off there. Where's my cook? Now, I got a feeling that's because of the rust that's on that bearing. So what I'm going to do, oh God, I hate this freaking pin. I'm going to grind this thing right off. Yeah, so you see, this is just corroded with all kinds of shit. Yeah, it's dirt. This is what we need to do. Let's get a piece of all it was, folks, is just there's so much. Do I need these? No. Yeah, I don't need any of this because it's still. So this is what's wrong with this one here. So this one here has an extra long, so there's a cap missing on this because I could use that one too. But that's an extended rod, which I could just leave that rod hanging out. Who would care? I don't think that would make any difference. But, so now, brand new that. It's too bad I can't use that. Alright, so now comes the fun part. Because I don't want to break that. Yeah, see, they're not on there that fucking tight. There's one. So then the short one, I'm going to leave it just like that. Yeah, I'm accustomed to that is. So that's the problem, folks, because that's only aluminum. Okay. Now, technically, this should push that back up. So let's pull out. What do I do with that? I should be able to. Oh, fuck, guys, be careful. I don't want to break that. Okay, let's pull that. I'm going to leave that right like that. I should be able to pull that off. Just with all the fucking bolts right in it. We're going to sit that right there. That should sit. Then it'll show me. So that shows me everything. So there's the actual number I need for my. So this one is in beautiful shape. My God, that's nice. Those walls, that's too bad. Too bad I take that apart like that. Anyway, that's all I wanted out of that, folks. So that's my new piston right there. There's my new piston. There we go. So that's the. I'm just going to start that up so it doesn't get any damage to it. So there we go, folks. So that should be the end of that. So that means I have a good piston, good arm. They're not there, that I don't care about anymore. So this can just go down on the floor. And all this new parts. So this is all the old stuff. Right, there's bolts and that in there that are all universal. So now, once I get the block, I'm going to call it, or the casing, all scrubbed up tomorrow, we can start reassembly. And I'm pretty happy that I was able to get that. And I'm going to now write down my part number. Because it's 25035. Yeah, so hopefully that fits in where I need it to fit in, because if it doesn't, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my piston and we'll change the crank. Which is what I might do, because, actually no. I don't have the piston for that one. I don't know where I fucking put that piston. I have to use the piston that was in that one. But anyways, having said that, that should fit right back in that hole. Yep. Perfect. Perfecto. Friggin' perfect, folks. And yeah, so for now that's about it for tonight, folks. I guess it's kind of running kind of late. Well, I wasn't actually going to. Oops, I got the plug in the wall. I wasn't actually going to do the third motor tonight because now it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And like I said, if you watch any of my videos, you're going to see a lot of them are done in the dark. I'm just that's just the way I am, folks. I enjoy being, I enjoy being up late I partied a lot when I was young. I'm just a night owl. I can work night shift, no problem. I did when I was younger, I did a graveyard shift there, 11 to 7 for 3 years at a gas station. I loved it. Anyways, but I'm going to get cleaned up and go to bed. Get up. I'll probably get up at 9 or 10 o'clock. And I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. I want to get this motor put back together. So when I go to bed tomorrow night, we keep our fingers crossed that we have a running motor. So the only thing I have to do is sand the shit out of that. Get that all that leftover aluminum off of that. And the aluminum parts should come off. That can't be just aluminum out there. That's got to be cast. That crankshaft, right? That'll be cast. So I could probably polish that back. I've got rolls of sandpaper, like, you know, those little 3/4 inch wide or 1 inch wide pieces. The roll of plumbers use it. Anyways, so it's been a good teardown for. You know, I'll post this video as well. So now I've got 1, 2, 3. I think I got 3 or 4 videos on this so far. You'll see that I've made a mess out of 3 engines. And let's see if I can get them back together. And I'm going to post it too. And if I can't, I don't care. I'll be the first one to say it. I screwed up, or I didn't do it right, or you know, I've got nothing to lose. The snowblower's broken. The motor's done. I can get a housing for it. I can order a housing, and I can order the parts that I need. I have no problem doing that. I have a piston for it. Just the arm is missing. You know, so. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, folks. Throw me a thumbs up, and we like what you're doing, Garth, or we don't like what you're doing, or I'm doing something wrong, or I'm doing something right. You know, the only way to do it right is to try and do it. And if you do it, and if you mess it up, you mess it up. And if you don't, you don't. Hey, way to go. And I'm the first guy I'm an independent contractor. I work by myself. I work for myself because I don't like having people as a boss. So I have no problem trying to do something and failing, because you're guaranteed the kind of person I am. If I do it 2 or 3 times, I'm going to learn how to do it the right way, and I know how to do it. And if this doesn't work, then so be it. I'll find out why, and I won't do it again. Well, I won't do that mistakes again. But anyways, folks, it's been again, it's really nice to be able to make these videos for you guys out there. Let's see where it goes, and thumbs up and subscribe and all the bell and all that kind of super good duper stuff. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a great night. Thank you very much.